Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted this a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the big skin, but he stretch a disc.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, we giving the show.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 58, boy, 58, 58.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Wait, 80.
Check 56. Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
Here's Garoppolo. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The Pro Bowl corner, Jason Verrett, on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 16 yards, a first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
The Browns opted not to pick a running back with their first 2 selections at number 1 and 4 in the first round. They circled back in the 2nd round and got a really good one to Nick Chubb out of Georgia. Broke up a nice run there, and that's where he's good. Good vision, able to see where the hole is, and make nice gains each time he touches the ball.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns have taken the early. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there.
With the offensive coordinator, remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Olivier Vernon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here we go.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Let's go, D. It's going to be in the hunt.
Play action. Garoppolo. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here we go. Like 20.
Check 53 is Mike.
I got this.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. In your face.
12, fellas. Here we go. Bravo.
53.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo, and that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Browns take over.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 34-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They begin the drive with Johnson. There goes Duke Johnson. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Duke Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. Well, a lot of things have to go right for an option pitch to be successful. Everything lined up there on the long run.
It does, because you have to make the proper read. It doesn't matter what guy you've decided is going to be read on the defensive front. You still have to execute it. If he comes to the quarterback, you saw there, pitch it out to the running back, and off he goes. A lot of teams don't like to run the option because they don't like having their quarterback hit.
Extra point up and through. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Let's go!
At their own
Let's go!
25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
56. Let's go, defense. Out of time.
13.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. Accelerating, and off he goes. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10.
Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Alert, 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 alert.
They run again on first down. Chubb. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Watch the run. Up, 56.
On second and 11 now. Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Looking ahead to Week 6 in the NFL, some big games next weekend, including the first London game of the year. Panthers and Bucks, they'll do battle in the UK. And back home, it all starts Thursday night with one that a lot of folks have circled on the calendar. The Giants and the Patriots. The Pats maybe still stinging from the losses of Super Bowl 42 and 46 at the hands of the Giants.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Black 80!
53, Mike, 53. Tackles.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers move back within a couple of the lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. It's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it first and 10. Fred Warner coming off a strong rookie year in on the stop for the Niners.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
It's second and 8 at the 49-yard line.
180. Right there, 56. Get him, get him, get him.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield going for the deep ball. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
We got 3, fellas. We got regular.
Mayfield with it once more. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Hey, Steve 6.
Mike 56.
On third down, Mayfield. That's complete to Meredith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. The quick slant caught. 10 yards.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Demetrius Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
49ers 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Pretty quiet, G. We're pretty quiet.
Stay hot.
58, boys. 58.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's put that keep on.
11.
58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Hey.
I got you.
58 is the mic.
Stay hot.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And an alley to run. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He sets to fire deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a Keller Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
Come on, now, let's go. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 20. Hey, gun.
Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
White.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
It's our time. It's our time, guys.
Get hunt. 11. Get hunt.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. That makes third down a lot more interesting.
It certainly does. How about the example of situational football there and his ability to think the play through? Second and short, not anticipating a passing play, sold out and made a great tackle, which brings up third down.
Here we go.
And it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
Check tight.
One, Omaha. We hunt.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is caught by Watkins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
I got you.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Mike 56. Mike 56.
They will run again with Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's first and 10 here.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Smooth. Regular.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And that one blown up.